Counties and the Minnesota Department of Health and Human Services are under scrutiny for poor oversight of benefit programs. What are your thoughts on this scrutiny? What should we do to ensure assistance programs are not being taken advantage of?
Thank you for that question. It is a very multifaceted, multi-departments. One of the things that I'd like to do is try to trim some of those departments down. Instead of having multiple avenues for people to get help on their child care, is to simplify it, number one. And we have a really good auditor at the state of Minnesota. Jim Nobles and his team have done tremendous work for us in the past. They did a 5-month study on MNsure, found out there was anywhere from 170 million as a minimum fraud up to $272 million of fraud. And we're already getting those costs under control, and just a lot more work to do. Though the thing with the daycare, if you heard about on the news, minimum of $100 million that was inappropriately taken. They were actually charging for children who weren't at their daycare, and then we found out that a lot of that money is going overseas, and just something we really need to look at closely. And I'm hoping that when we get back into session, that'll be one of our first priorities, is to make sure we have an oversight system for these daycare facilities and make sure that they do what the law says.
As a county employee, I am proud to work with professionals every day that work very hard to provide assistance to our most vulnerable residents. They also work very hard at evaluating eligibility for those benefits and evaluating renewals for those benefits. We can continue to support their work by investing in fraud prevention programs at the county and state level. As a legislator, we can do a cost-benefit analysis, and we can determine what investments can be made to recoup any fraud. We can make that decision based on evidence and facts and improve our fraud prevention programs. County workers and state workers support this. We report fraud. We want fraud to be sent to the criminal courts for prosecution. But we also want to be respected for our work and know that we are working for the best interests of the people we serve in the community and for taxpayers. And the legislature can continue to support that work by investing in fraud prevention programs.